What is happening, YouTube? You are back with TheReal PG for another NBA player prop video for today, Monday, April 17th. Before we get into today's video, if I could please ask you guys to like the video if you are getting anything from the content I bring, and if you've not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell for the most up-to-date information on player line movements, player injuries, and anything else in regards to today's slate. Before we get into the picks, I'd quickly like to talk about the 3 links down in the description section. First one is going to be to the free Discord, guys. Come check it out. Tons of sharp people in here talking all the applicable sports right now, that being NBA and MLB primarily, a little bit of NHL too. But literally dropping plays for all sorts of things, bringing the news to you right away. You can come check out the trophy shelf to see how we are doing in here, guys. Obviously, lots of green. This is a very sharp and active community. Like I said, we work together and we work hard here. I don't think you will have any regret coming and joining. If you do, you can always leave for the same price that you came in, of free. Second link is going to be to the Patreon for those of you who want more than what you're getting for free in the Discord, for free on YouTube. And you want all of my plays, you want to know what I'm playing in and out every single day for all of the sports that I'm playing, well, the Patreon is for you. There's a base tier and an all-access VIP tier. The difference being the all-access VIP tier has an all-access VIP chat. They have the Patreon cheat sheets, which come from props.cash. So this is paid information, guys, that comes from my subscription that only the top tier gets. Right now, since we're in playoffs, there are no cheat sheets, but there will be MLB cheat sheets coming soon, so that is temporarily on hold, but is something you will get. You do also get around the clock access to me. Feel free to DM me at any time if you're a member of the top tier. I will get back to you if I'm awake within normally a few minutes. I try to make sure that I take care of everyone on the top tier. If you want to see all my lineups, just ask to see all my lineups. If you need help with something on yours, just ask. If you need me to look up a player for you or a stat for you and you can't find it, just ask. I can. More likely than not, I can do it for you. So anything you need, if you're in the top tier, you're going to get it from me. I really do try to go out of my way as much as I can for my top tier subscribers, as they are the ones who keep this community afloat. So those in the base tier is what you're getting, is the same exact picks as you get in the VIP tier, but you're only getting those picks and a couple of lineups of mine that I put together with every single Patreon post, like today's. So 417, here's my final write-up, go into detail on why I'm taking each player I'm playing. So yeah, this is basically what you're going to get, guys. No matter what the sport is, you're going to get a write-up every single day with details, nothing just like a name and that's all you're going to get, or like a picture of a screenshot. You're going to get the reason why I'm taking the plays. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me. Like I said, I pride myself in getting back to people very quickly, especially those of you who are supporting my community. Last and final link, guys, Thrive Fantasy, my partnering site. Sign up over here today using my promo code, guys, and a couple of things will be going on. First off, today if you sign up, you will be getting a free square of De'Aaron Fox over 0.5 points. So all you need to do to obtain that is sign up as a new user with my promo code, capital letters PG, make a $25 minimum deposit. Also, when you make that deposit, they're going to match your deposit 100%. So that $25 is going to get you $50 in your account, and they will match all the way up to $250. So you can deposit $100 to get $100. You can deposit $200 to get $200, all the way up to $250 using my promo code, capital letters PG. So once you have used my promo code, deposited the $25 minimum or more, all you need to do is make a bet of $1 or more. $1 is the site minimum all day, every day, and you will be able to use your free square in that bet as well. Make sure to take advantage of the free square, guys. There is one almost every day for new signups. It would be very rare that you would sign up and it would be a day that didn't have a free square. I haven't seen that in the last month or two now. There hasn't been a day where if you signed up you didn't get a free square. So they're doing everything they can, making it worth your time. And by coming over and signing up using promo code PG, depositing $25 or more and making that bet is what I'm going to do. Once you are done with those things, you come over to the Discord and shoot me a DM. Come to the direct messages, send me a DM, just say, hey man, I've taken care of this Thrive requirements, and what I do is have Thrive approve it and let me know that you did indeed do those things, and at that point, I will do one of two things for you. I will either shoot you back $10 out of my own pocket as a thank you for your time, for your effort, for coming over and giving Thrive Fantasy a try. Like I said, great site. They have not only player props like all the rest, they have the contest lobby, which is their version of DFS. They have the highest payouts in the industry of 3.2x for a 2-man, 5.2x for a 3-man, 10.2x for a 4-man, 20.2x for a 5-man. So by signing up with the promo code, you're going to get $50 by depositing $25, and I will be sending you $10 back. So in essence, you're getting $50 on Thrive Fantasy for $15 out of your own pocket. Therefore, $35 free, plus a free square to help you along in your first bet. If you would rather than getting $10 sent back to you, you could also get 1 week for free in my top tier Patreon. So all you need to do is let me know which of the two you would prefer once I get you approved, and I will have you either paid back or I will have you in the Patreon by next day. So yeah, those who are coming out and looking out for myself, looking out for Thrive, I'm going to make sure to look out for you guys. You know, I don't expect you to come over and just use my promo code so that I can get site credit or whatever. You know, that's not what I expect. I want to give back to my community. I think the community winning as a whole is essential, and that is what I base my the whole community, the reputation of the Patreon, the Discord, all of that is helping one another win in this game against Las Vegas, against Prizepicks, against, you know, all these sites. So let's do it together, guys. And with that being said, let's hop into today's picks. There are nothing on the board yet for Thrive, so we're going to head over to Prizepicks, and I've got quite a few plays that I've already put out. The Patreon already has their plays for the day ready to cook. We're going to take a look at 2 plays that I do feel good about. So let's take a look at the first one, and we are going to be looking at James Harden and his points today. So I took this in game 1, guys, and he did go over 20.5 line as well, and he did hit 23 points in this game. It is not updated into this log yet, but this is games prior to the first playoff game in which he did hit, like I said. So he had 29 points, 23 points, both hits. He did have a miss here in low minutes, 29 minutes, but he did miss with 11 points. And then after that, basically just goes on a tear. This is also when he was playing with Houston. This dates back into 2019, guys, so it's only worth what it's worth, but he did have 44, 36, 58, 36, 37, 22, 36, all for hits. So it just goes to show he has had, no matter what team he has been on, he has consistently been able to take advantage of Brooklyn in the scoring department. His assists are very low compared to normal, as you see, 6.75, 6.86. That's not some James Harden-esque assist stats, if you ask me. So obviously something is going on where he is taking advantage of the shooting against Brooklyn for one reason or another. And you also see, coincidentally, Joel Embiid's scoring numbers way down against Brooklyn. So, for whatever that's worth, which is nothing in this case, but just as an interesting tidbit that Joel's down while James has consistently been up. So I do like James Harden over 20.5 points as the first prop. If we look into what James has been doing at home recently, I don't believe it's too impressive, to be honest. I don't remember. But yeah, so it's nothing that has been too fantastic, but it's a lot of one basket and he's there, right? So he hook shot here. He misses by a bucket here. He misses by a 3 here, okay? He misses by the hook. He hits, and now we're at playoffs too, okay? In the playoffs against a team that he has absolutely insane history, like literally blowing the doors back against this team almost every single time they've played. In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the last 10 games, he has gone over 20.5. So we're going to lock that in for play 1. Let's get it in. And then the second one I like, we're going to head over to the other game. I expect there to be absolute fireworks in the Sacramento and Golden State game. A lot rides on this game for both teams, as Sacramento really would love to go up 2-0 in the series against the Dubs, while the Warriors really cannot afford to go down 2 games in a row, even though they are a team that can go home and turn it on and go back to 2-2 in the series. They do not want to go back home in an 0-2 hole. So both sides of this with a 240 total, and I think it was a 1.5 spread last time I checked. Let me look again. 240, 1.5 spread in favor. Okay, it was in favor of the Kings initially. The line has moved to minus 1.5 in favor of the Warriors. So money is also on the Warriors to bring this to 1-1. For whatever that is worth to you. I see good games for Fox. I see good games for Sabonis. I see good games for Curry. But when I make my plays, guys, I like to have concrete evidence that it's been done before and that it has been done multiple times, and it's been done more times than not, like we have in the Harden play. We can't say that about Fox. We can't say that about Steph. But one that we can look at and say that about is Domantas Sabonis and his first half. So he has only played 3 historical games in his career versus Golden State as a member of the Sacramento Kings. We'll go back past that in history just to examine what he's done with other teams. Granted, we're digging back 3+ seasons at that point. So let's take a look at, in only 16 minutes, which is strangely low, I feel. Let's look at the other minute. I guess it's not terribly low, but it is lower than most. So he here had 11 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists for 27 total PRA. The line today is at 21.5, I believe. Let me pull that up and make sure. First half, Domantas Sabonis, 21.5. So we'll head back over here. So he had 27 PRA in the first half, the most recent game he played them. And that was not the playoff game. No, this is last year on 11-13. Okay. So they have no meetings at all in 2023 that Sabonis played in, at least. So this is, again, going back to this season, but last year. So, but 27 PRA, and then earlier this season in November, he had 14, 11, and 4 for 29 PRA. Game prior, also this season. So he had 3 games in this season. All 3 he does go over with 14, 6, and 3 for 23 PRA. So all 3 games as a king, all 3 games were this season, and he has eclipsed the 21.5 line. So let's take a look what he has done first half playing at home. So the game for, well, game 1 basically has not come through yet. I don't know why the stats haven't come through on either StatMuse or props.cash, but I can tell you he had a 12 point, 16 rebound, and 2 assist game. I don't know what the first half stats looked like, but outside of that, in the San Antonio Spurs game, guys, he barely played. I don't know if it was a foul trouble thing, but the minutes were incredibly low. Outside of that, though, he has hit this line. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the points. Let's get to the PRA. Same thing, but same numbers. But he has missed in the San Antonio game, like I said. Prior to that, he has hit 3, 6, 7 of the last 8, hooking shy on the other game. So he has more or less gone perfect over the last 8 games, outside of the playoff game and this game where he was benched. I'm guessing this is just end of season and minutes were low, blowout. Combination of the two, but I didn't go back and look too hard. But in a matchup against the Spurs, I don't think Sabonis just flaked out that hard. I don't see that. So whatever the reason may be, though, even if you want to look in that, that would make him 7 of the last 9. I'd prefer to look at it as 7 of the last 8 with the hook, but nonetheless, incredibly strong. If we look and we pull this up to at least 16 minutes, let's see what that does for us. So at least 16 minutes, which was the minimum that he played in any of these first halves. So he had 2 games at 16 and 1 at 17 with Sacramento. So at 16, this is what he has done. Gone 5 straight that he has hit, and he has gone 8 of the last 9, hooking shy in the 1 miss with 17 minutes. Oop, I popped back to 17 minutes. Changes the games that he's played. Same result, though. So if we see more than that, because tonight is an important game, same thing at 18 minutes. Perfect at 19 minutes. Perfect at 20 minutes. And I doubt he would see more than 20. But nope, he has not seen more than 20 this year yet. So, yeah, 19, 20 minutes, he's perfect. Anything over 16, you know, we're right where we want to be, guys. 5 in a row, 8 of the last 9 with the hook and the miss. This is the 2 that I want. You know, this is definitely the 2-man that I feel has the best paper trail, I guess, if you will, and historical and recent bias in our favor. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw that on there. And we are set for the day now, guys. Got all the entries for the day in, ready to rock and roll. So if you are tailing today, guys, I wish you the best of luck. Please gamble within your means. And until the next one, best of luck and peace.